So we're live again. Hello, everyone who is tuning in. I'm not sure if we're multicasting on YouTube, but today there is a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And on top of that, I also need to go to the dentist today. So I'll be doing the stream this way instead of the usual. So yeah, enjoy. I might be tuning in to you guys at one point just to read the chat, but I'll just be working whilst I'm live. So welcome to the channel, enjoy, and there won't be music playing because we're supposed to be multicasting on YouTube. I'm gonna check that to see if YouTube is also casting at the moment. If not, then so be it. I hope it is. I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is. It is live. So we're live on both platforms. Welcome everyone. So enjoy the tufting. And yeah, a lot of things need to be done today, so that's what we'll be doing. Maybe it's also a good idea. Hey, what up? What up? What up, Kaya? Since you're here, maybe it's good to test the audio with you. Are you there? Ooh. Magnet went in my shirt. Oh yeah. Let's see if it works this way. Then y'all can hear my breathing. Should have set it up before, but you know how it goes sometimes. Test, test. Can you hear me, Kaya? Can you hear this? Or is it still from the... Nice. So it's from the mic, yeah? Is it also better? Perfect. Then we do it this way. Then maybe while I also don't look at the chat, at least I can narrate what I'm trying to do. Then it makes it a little bit interesting if you are watching along, because there's no music, because we're also on YouTube. We're trying to get this cloth on, and for some reason last time I cut this cloth, I thought I cut it too small, but now it looks like it fits. That's what she said. Wait, I'm gonna get cancelled for that. Yeah, so let's see if I can get it on. It's always a more timely process than you think to get the cloth on, because it needs to be like perfectly tensioned across. That's why we have these lines to see if everything is yeah, tensioned the same way. And sometimes it's tricky because parts of the cloth are looser on the one side than the other. For those of you who are here and haven't seen it yet, we made this Nike rug Hey, Lemon Packs is here. Not Pokemon related, but this one is finally finished off, and I'm sending this over to the client this week. So yeah, looking good, I think. I'm really proud of this. I think this is one of my cleanest work yet. Not the most intricate. I finished it very quick. So I'm happy about the speed as well. Excuse me if you hear all the breathing noises. We are trying a new mic, and I also won't be reading the chat as much because yeah, we're working whilst we're doing this. I think even if I'm off screen, you can hear me completely, which is also kind of weird. Gotta make sure that I don't wear this mic while I go to the toilet. I am looking for a screwdriver, which should be in my toolbox, but thanks to my ADHD, I normally misplace things. But luckily, this time around we got it. We are not screwed this time. No pun intended. Yokai, you're so funny. Chat's reading it like, what? What did he say? Okay, so we're using the screwdriver to make sure that the tension is all right. Because these strands go in horizontal and vertical lines. And you want them to pin on the same line at least. This way you know that the tension... Ah! I almost cut myself there. Good thing I have people in the chat who can dial 911 for me. Or 112. 911, Yokai got hurt. I'm not sure if this narration thing is healthy for me. All right. It's always a balance between like I'm actually talking to myself and there are actually people watching. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay. This corner is a little bit fucked up. So I do want to maybe glue that. Maybe that's why I decided not to. And we have a very lovely spray paint glue. That might work fast for this, but no, actually, yeah, let's do it. So it dries up, and then we can retension it later. So now I know why I didn't use this cloth. Get it nice and wet. And we see how it dries up. We can retension the top corner later, whilst we do the rest. Should be fine. How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are chatting amongst each other in the chat as well. I realized that a lot of streaming is kind of like hosting a dinner. You want to make sure people are comfortable and to some extent also entertained. Some choose to entertain with throwing packs or good deals. I'm a little bit more Dutch. So we do it the free way. Although my Dutch isn't the best. I learned from my father. Okay, this corner is also a little bit janked up. So now we know why we didn't use this cloth. But it will work. It will have to work. I don't want to waste this material. One of the most expensive part about tufting is the material. So this backing cloth is
on its own 52 euros. So a lot of people are wondering why these rugs are so expensive. Well, one, it takes a shit ton of time. I think it takes about at least 3 days to finish one. This Nike rug, for example, was made in, I don't know, I want to say 3 to 4 days of working hours. That is excluding the time to wait for the glue to dry before tufting it. Okay, so this one is way too much tension. Screwdriver. Hey, 5 viewers, hunters in the chat. Gozer, hoe gaat het met je? As I say to the rest, Hunter, I might not be addressing the chat too much because a lot needs to be done today. On top of that, after this, I need to go to the dentist, so I got to make sure that I keep track of time. So we're doing this instead of fully focusing on the chat. There we go. Opa, this has not dried up yet. Okay, a little bit more on this side. For those of you who have OCD, this hobby is definitely not for you. Or maybe it is for you if you want to get things perfect, but the lines are never perfectly straight. Maybe a little bit like the line in my brain. A little bit off center. A little bit cuckoo. Yeah, okay. I came to a conclusion. Self-narrating is not healthy for me. Okay. Hey, Grafi69 is in the chat. He says, Lemon Packs, what up? Let's read through the chat. Ouwe, wat ben je aan het fixen? Man, super gaaf. Een goede vriend van mij in Indonesië, die heeft net een restaurant begonnen. En die heeft een soort karikatuur van zijn restaurant. Dus dat ben ik van plan om te maken in 60 bij 60. Net zoals deze Nike rug. Voor degenen die het nog niet hebben gezien. Deze is net klaar. Ben ik heel trots op. Ook gemaakt met wol. En een andere soort lijmgrafie. Dus het is niet dezelfde lijm wat jij hebt. Verhaart ook veel minder. En ja, dat ben ik aan het doen vandaag. En daarboven zat ik ook na te denken om dit te gaan shearen. Dit is een Charizard muismat. Dus zodra dat we klaar zijn met dit gedoe, en als er nog tijd is, dan gaan we dit shearen, zeg maar. If you haven't seen Cute yet, Lemon, but I think you saw it yesterday, but for the ones that haven't seen it yesterday. En misschien ook een vote voor de chat, welke ik eerst moet afmaken. Mudkip! So, okay, chat. We have a vote. First vote. Which Charizard is better? People say the blue. Kaya says both. Blue background makes the Charizard stand out. All right, all right, all right. I like the red. All right, all right, all right. Well, it's 3 against 1. So let's go for the blue. And now we have 2 versions of the blue. One with a dark shadow and one with a light shadow. Onder. Bottom. 3 bottom. 3 bottom. I need to share this with my girlfriend because she was like, she really didn't like this design. She really didn't like it. But The chat has spoken. Thank you. For once in my life, you proved me right. My whole life, I've been living by two rules: that my girlfriend is right, and if I am, and if she is wrong, look at rule number one. But this time, I'm the right one. Thank you, guys. You'll have a good life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep that rule. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kaya would know. Kaya would know. Listen to the man who's done it all. Listen to the man who's done it all. Okay, last tightening. Next thing. Okay, should I? What are you guys more interested to see? Would you guys like to see me shave this, or would you like to see me draw this? Because I cannot decide for the life of me. Alphadetia, what up? What up? What up? So I'm just asking the chat what you guys are interested to seeing me do most, because there's a lot of things that need to be done today. So I have the choice of drawing or tufting this, or like shearing it, and then you guys can see a close-up of how this is done. Pokemon Emerald Soling Nuzlocke stream at Yokai and Nick. Yes, yes. Dealers choose, bro. Okay, then we'll start drawing, because I think that's important. That is important. Let me get the projector. So Kaya thought at one point that I hand draw everything. That is a complete lie. And I think everybody who tufts uses this. We use a software to edit the design that we want, and we project it onto here. Though this time it's going to be a mix of two, because we're going to use an Instagram profile picture. Let me set this up first. And you guys are not going to believe how I hacked the tripod that I have. So we got a tripod that I got from the friend that I'm making this rug for like 6 years back. And we have a mount here, which is like a specific mount. And I think 4 years back, I bought a screw that would be like some sort of an adapter, so it can be attached to it. And I hadn't used it since 4 years. Now, the reason why I needed to do this was because I had a projector as such, but the projector doesn't adjust fully like to a specific angle, so it's always like too high or too low. So I really needed like a space for the projector to go up and down, and I thought this tripod was a great one. Well, number one, I tried to bore a hole inside the projector, but then I realized that the screw here is way too short. So that wasn't going to work regardless of what we do. So what we did instead was we bored a hole in a wooden plate, and now... Oh, that didn't go as smooth. Ha! We have a place for the projector to stand. How nice is that? Anyway, things that I'm proud of. Things that I'm proud of. I'm useless with most things, but some things I'm good at. Let's place this here behind the couch. Gonna happen off screen for the most part. Anybody has been to the dentist lately? I hate dentists, and it is about time that I go as well. So I scheduled a dentist call for today at 2:30, I think. And I always have it that I brush my teeth a lot more intensely when I do have that schedule, because it's never enough. Last time that I went, I was on a sugar spree, so I ate a lot of chocolate, and I also drank quite a lot of energy drinks, which is obviously bad for your teeth. But when I do it like once a day or something. So the hygienist and dentist, they interviewed. Whoa, the projector almost fell. They asked me a bunch of questions. Oh, how much sugar do you eat? How much soft drinks do you eat? Drink? I'm like, yeah, occasionally once a week or something like this. And chocolate, yeah, maybe like an M&M, one M&M every day, because we had M&Ms at the office. Um, and she's like, "Oh no, that's no problem, no problem." And what about water? What water do you drink? And I'm like, "I always drink sparkling water." And she goes, "Hey, Mrs. Noodles is here. How are you doing, Mrs. Noodle? How are you doing? I hope things are better with you. I know you went through a really rough patch, and yeah, let's not talk about it on this channel. I hope, yeah, I hope you're doing fine. Everybody, give hearts to Mrs. Noodles. We're here for you if you need us." So, Mrs. Noodles, if you haven't got the context, maybe ask the rest what we're doing. But we're tufting today. And I am setting up the projector so we can project an image onto the canvas. Turning on the projector as we speak, which is set up. And we gotta get the perfect height in as well. There we go. I think that's all right. Now we got the laptop set up. Okay, that should be all right. Yeah, OBS when I start the laptop. Okay. Are you guys straight? I think so. No, the projector is not wireless. It's set up as such. I'm not sure if you see it. I mean, for the, yeah, okay, it's connected via magic internet there. What's it called? Wi-Fi. It's connected to magic internet there. What the fuck, cons? On. Somebody clip that. Let's see. We close OBS. Otherwise, it will continuously want to click. We have a wall of stickers of all the streamers and whatnot. So if you're a streamer and you have a sticker, send it over. Let me buy something with you. No, I don't need an HDMI cable. It's so the projector is connected to the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi then is used as a connection method. So if I press screen mirroring now, the projector should mirror my screen. Magic internet there. At least we're here to entertain. Okay, so what we are going to do, Instagram, and we are going to my friends. page, and we have to figure out which design that we want to do. I'm thinking maybe we should do this one. This one is simple. Yeah, let's do this one. I like this one, and we are doing this one. So we are going to save this as a PNG. On our desktop, save. Oh, that didn't do the trick. I guess we screenshot it. Um, I'm having a hard time deciding the. Wait, let me ask the chat. Let me ask the chat. How do I stream this? So here. Does anybody remember how I share my screen? Okay, more seller tools. Whoa. Hello, test. Yeah. Okay, seller tools. No, that's not it. To whatnot, where you can share the screen. I think you need to go to show. And then start sharing. And allow. And we select the tab. Share. Okay, here we are. So what chat, let me know what design I should do. So this is the restaurant that we're doing this for. And I'm heavily debating. So it's going to be a square rug, right, chat? We're going to have a rug in these dimensions. And what I want is I want to have the character of the restaurant like on the bottom here or in the corner, right? So I'm deciding between two designs. And since I'm doing this on the fly, I would love to hear your feedback of which one I should choose. Should I choose this one right here? Let's see if we can get this to show better. So this character in the bottom corner, whilst the background is red, so it's going to be a square, right? And so in the corner, it's going to be the character. Or should we go for this one right here, where it's going to be on the bottom? So it's going to be like a symmetrical rug instead. I'm leaning towards this one. And if chat doesn't reply, then that's also okay. You too, Kaya? Then we go for this one. Easy. Let's not make this harder than it should. We go straight for it, and we... can I remove the co-host? Remove co-host. I think so. No. Stop sharing. Yeah. Just a tad better. Yes, I think so too. All right. How do we do this? We save. We inspect the image. Since Instagram doesn't allow you to download the picture straight away, we're going to need to look into the HTML. It's a movie. Double click. We do not see it here. Blob. Nope, that's also not it. Here. Image downloader. Download. Here we are. Okay, that should be good enough. And if we copy and paste this into our illustration platform, well, new, we go for print, and we go 50 times 50. 50 times 50. Here we go. It's getting late. For those of you who haven't seen Grafi's newest post, he's crazy about Monster energy drinks. And recently he made a video of one of his trends. So go check that out. We are also streaming a Nuzlocke challenge later tonight. Make a clipping mask. Here we go. Not sure if you guys can see. I said, ooh, ooh, baby, turn on the lights off. That song is stuck in my head. All right. Now, problem is we can't see much, but that's okay. Maybe to make the design easier, we are going to put it on top here. Okay. First, let's mark the distance. For the life of me, I can never find the tools because I leave shit everywhere. Where is the ruler? I found the ruler. Each of these is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we can do 55 because then it's nice in the middle. 55 centimeters, chat. 60. While we're at it, we do 60. We'll do 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then it's getting late. I said, ooh. Guess that's our tufting area. See ya, Kaya. Thanks for being here as always. Okay. I have a little bit of the sniffles, guys, so excuse me. So the projector needs a bit higher, needs to be a bit higher. Let's put this down. It's funny, I'm using the screen. There we go. I think that's almost perfect. I said, ooh, ooh, turn on the lights off. There we go. And now top to bottom. Yeah, should be it. I'm not liking how this is stretched out. So we are going to reduce some tension here. Now it's perfectly straight again. I think that's enough tension for now. I feel that it's not perfectly centered with the nose. So we'll have to adjust. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here is where the nose should be. Otherwise it's off-centered. Great. That's way too big. Or we do it bigger like that. That's also fun. It's a lot better, actually. That is a lot better. I mean, since the format is square, I love how accidents happen. I do like that a lot better, composition-wise. Let's do that for as a composition. And we need to readjust this. Let's try this without an artboard. I have a lot to lose. It's getting late. There we go. Perfect. Almost perfect. Cool. And now we want to center the nose. And the eyes. I feel like that's centered enough. It needs to go like a squeech to the right. Oh, oh man, I forgot I shouldn't zoom in. Zooming in ruined the composition. Okay, we need to change that again. This stream is not good for my neck, people. Okay. Nudge it. Needs to be a bit to the right. Okay, wait. Almost. Perfect. There we go. Micro adjustments. A little bit lower, and then we're good. And I promise we will start with the drawing phase. There we go. All right. First, we outline the lines to make it so that it is perfect. We'll need a piece of cardboard to help us guide. I have a lot to lose. Dun, dun, dun. Where is it? It's in the bedroom. So a lot of y'all might be asking why I'm streaming this. Of course, I can't charge the phone while it has that mic on. Okay, we will be cutting loose of this mic for now, since we're going to be drawing anyways, and we will be switching back to the mouse, this mic, when we're done with the drawing parts. Hey, Gordon, I've joined the chat. Can y'all still hear me well? For those of you who want to rip packs today, feel free. It will be... Hey, hey. Can you hear me now, Jeff? Welcome back to the channel, by the way, Jeff. All right. Cool. We switched from the phone to allow this. All right, cool. We're going to be drawing the line. Trust this computer. Yes. Okay, there we go. Try Face ID again. Okay. Won't let me. All right, there we go. I'm not lose you. It's getting late.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. We're using a ruler for this. We are using a ruler for this. One says something else. Even when I use a ruler, I don't trust it. $60. Hey guys, what up? Hi Lamoon. Welcome back to the chat. Lamoon, are you still there by the way? Lamoon? Lamoon's not here. I'll have to chat him later. Uh, uh, uh. I do want to have a heart. Oh, in there. Hey Lamoon. By the way, Lamoon, I'm gonna be away for the rest of December, and you still have some orders that are still with me. Do you want me to send them up, or we can? All right, cool. Then, just so you know, then I'll send them after the New Year's. No problem. It's gonna be safe here. There we go. A little bit to the left. Be lower. Okay, I think we're done with the design. We can turn the projector off. Okay, now the question is, do I tuft the rugs or do I continue with shearing? I have another hour, guys. So let me know what you guys think. I asked a question before. Do I shear this Charizard rug? What are you guys more interested to see? Why does that child look so depressed? Yeah, good question. This is a the caricature of a restaurant that my friend is making. And shear that rug. Okay, then we're gonna shear the rug. The audience has spoken. The audience has spoken. Louis Omni, what up? You make a Zubak rug, I'll come over and make you a coffee d'Italian. Nice man, nice man. I have a very good coffee machine, Louis Omni, so sadly that's not gonna be a nice trade for me. But if you want to order one, let me know. A Zubat rug can be yours. How about a hand job? Says Lamoon. Well, uh, everybody has a price, Lamoon. Everybody has a price. Hand rub +1 for Lamoon. Nice. Okay, so we are going to set up in a different place. We're gonna go on the table. And we're gonna shear the rug. How am I gonna do that? Okay, since we're not charging anyway, we're gonna go back to the different mic. Can everybody hear me through this mic now? Did the voice change? Hey Frankie, what up? Fiets vanaf €1. Lekker niet. Er zitten tenminste wel zadels op, ja. Ja. Is die zadel van jou gestolen dan? Frankie's. In met frame. Nice. Okay, we're gonna tuft the rug. So I'm thinking about how we set up here. Opa. I don't know what's the best way to do this. Let's see that from the lower. We need to have the shear gun ready. Great. What other tools do we need? Mostly that, I think. We need this. We need this as well. And we need the shearing gun. And on top of that, the extension cord. Waar zitten we naar te kijken? We gaan deze rug shearen. Deze Charizard mat. Die gaan we lekker verbeteren. I don't know how to say shearing in Dutch. Misschien trimmen? Is trim het woord? This is the only way that I can show the rug at least. It will be covered by the chat a little bit. Maybe if I do it like that. There we go. And
There's a lot of microfiber, so we want to protect our lungs. Darth Vader is here. I am your father. Corona vibes, ja zeker. Stel je voor. Alright. Is that on? ASMR. I want some lighting. I'm missing two tools actually. I need to tighten that up. Hey, Lisanne, what up? How about you? How are you doing? I'm not sure if this mic is then nice for you guys because you hear all the breathing. Maybe it's not the nicest, but hey, let it be. Wel gezellig met 9 personen in de chat. Welkom iedereen. Vermaak jezelf. Keep each other entertained, I hope. You cannot say it's good because it's work. Is work that bad, Lisanne? ASMR breathing. Yeah, Louis Omni, should I just take the mic away from the mouth maybe? Yeah, let me do that. Let me put the mic somewhere else so you don't hear that much breathing. There. Is that better? Shear the rug. So people will get us shearing the rug. Thank you, Jeff, for the feedback. For those of you who don't know, we're also live on YouTube. So for the ones who are watching on YouTube, welcome as well. We're shearing this Charizard rug. Let me put it this way so you guys can see that it's in fact a Charizard. I'm gonna drink something. Okay, we're off to the shearing part. The moment we've all been waiting for. Not sure what that refers to. What's going on? Man is in gevecht met de ruk. Ja, zeker man. There we go. Ook met mijn rug. Maybe before we shear further, we do the back. So I know sometimes they change the form. Yeah, I know. I will put them on the Whatnot shop, but I don't have rugs ready yet. But they will come on the shop for sure. They will come on the shop. And I'm also doing custom requests. So if you have a rug with a custom request, let me know. I can do the design of your own logo, for example, or any Pokemon that you want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm also doing those. So if you want like a big Blastoise or whatever, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one yet, but this one is a recent one from a recent client of mine. It's a Nike logo. So this one is fully done. And there's also some on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, where I post a lot of rug stuff. Thanks a lot, man. If you're serious about it, let me know. Then we can work out a price for your expectations. Like a rug that size with the Nike design, I can do a lot cheaper for like somewhere between 200 euros. It also depends on what material you want. But for something more intricate design with like a lot of patterns and a lot of details, you're looking at something between like 480 to above. It really depends on the design. A recent rug of mine sold for 480, but that one is super intricate and it also has a lot of colors. So yeah, that's on the expensive side then. But yeah, enjoy the show for now on. Uh, I would be happy with 70 on this. That's great, Frankie. And if you want something custom, let me know, man. We can figure something out. Waar ben ik nou beland, man? Je bent beland in de Poki Yokai channel, waar we aan het tuften zijn. We zijn ook live op YouTube, iedereen. Dus als jullie mij daar willen volgen, dat zal helemaal top zijn. Just to show a before and after. So we still need to detail like this, like a lot better than this, of course. And this was the before, so you already see the difference. It's gonna get better. Nou, wat je onderschat is de tijd ook, want met deze ben ik al een week bezig, bijvoorbeeld. En daarboven is zo'n backing. Ja. De achterkant alleen van dit is gewoon €50 om te kopen. Dus het is niet goedkoop materiaal wat ik gebruik. Het is niet Dora, maar een vriend van mij die heeft een restaurant. En dit is de karikatuur van die restaurant. Eevee komt sowieso. Eevee, Blastoise, alles. Of je komt je haar bij me knippen, dan wordt het €20. Haar knippen vanaf €1, guys. Eh, ja, eigenlijk mag het niet. Eigenlijk mag het niet. Maar ja, dit is ja, een soort van gebruik van sign copyright. Dus eigenlijk verkopen mag het sowieso niet. Maar ik denk dat je officieel ook dan de kaarten niet mag verkopen, toch? Of... Want de Kanto Station die print ook 3D modellen van die Pokémon figuren, waar hij denk een licentie voor betaalt per maand. En dan heb je wel rechten tot die modellen, maar die modellen zelf gebruiken de copyright van Pokémon. Dus ja, ik weet het niet. Kijk, hoe het zit, ik ga gewoon door totdat ik een cease and desist letter krijg van Pokémon. En als ik een cease and desist letter krijg van Pokémon, dan heb ik gewonnen. Zo zie ik het een beetje. You almost got the details of the eye done compared to the right, left. Much cleaner. Still not there yet, but we're getting there. Oops. In progress. Hier kun je een hele mooie Arcanine maken. Of een Snorlax. Ja, Snorlax heb ik al gedaan eigenlijk. Staat ook op mijn Instagram, waar ik een Snorlax, Ditto en Gengar matje heeft gemaakt. Waar alleen zijn gezicht op staan. Ja, ga ik doen. Maar eerst zit ik voorraad aan het maken. Dus dit is gedeelte van mijn voorraad. Heb je de mudkip ook gezien? Deze vind ik heel leuk. En het wordt moeilijk, want ondertussen heb ik ook grote projecten aangenomen. Dus ik heb een custom rug die aan is gekomen. En dat wordt ook een heel groot project. Het is een tat in mozaïekstijl. Dus dat wordt ook veel tijd. Dus ik weet soms niet waar ik aan moet focussen, weet je. En daarom stream ik het ook. Dan weten mensen dat ik het doe. En, maar tot nu toe doe ik alleen custom orders. Ja, precies. Dus dat is het idee wel. En ik weet, heb je ook de Night Rug gezien? Kanto Station? Dit is de Night Rug. Dus die ga ik deze week leveren. De klant is er heel erg blij mee. Ja, het moet moeilijk worden, want ja, ik moet voorraad maken, maar dan heb ik geen tijd voor custom orders. En custom orders betalen veel meer, dus ja. Het is een beetje kiezen. Dit is een toetsenbordmatje. Hij is ook precies hetzelfde lengte als een lange toetsenbord. Keer 8 centimeter, dat is wel heel klein, maar dat kan wel. Maar minder tijd is het eigenlijk niet. Want in principe, als het zo groot is, of 2 keer zo groot, zit er meer tijd in het trimmen, want ik moet ze apart gaan trimmen. Maar ja, de tijd in één tapijt wat ik moet trimmen, dat is gewoon hetzelfde. Ja, precies. Het is gewoon dezelfde handeling. Want daarboven moet ik ook een dagje wachten om het te laten drogen. En ja, dat kost ook tijd. Dus Ik wil zeggen dat soms met een grotere mat zit er minder tijd in. Want die Nike bijvoorbeeld, die heeft gewoon veel minder details. Dat is gewoon de rechte lijnen. Dus ik kan gewoon met mijn schaarapparaat zo van in een rechte lijn. Terwijl deze is veel meer intriek. Dus hij heeft heel veel curves en zo. En daar moet ik heel erg op letten. Dus dit kost veel meer tijd dan die Nike Rug bijvoorbeeld. Dus het hangt een beetje af van het ontwerp. Kijk, als je zegt een tapijt van 40 keer 8 centimeter met één kleur, nou ja, dat kan ik zomaar voor 20 euro verkopen, want daar zit geen tijd in. Dames en heren, ik ga het hierbij afsluiten. Het was scheer leuk, zeer leuk, om zo te gaan werken voor jullie. Thanks voor de show. En ja, blij dat jullie er was. Sorry dat ik niet de chat had gehandeld en de chat had gelezen. Maar toch hoopte ik dat dit ja, interessant was voor jullie. En tot de volgende. Ik moet door naar een tandartsafspraak. Dus als je nog geen tandartsafspraak heeft gemaakt voor de laatste termijn van dit jaar, vergeet dat niet. Dus ja, hey, succes. Dankjewel dat je er was. En als je custom orders wil voor tapijten, laat me weten. Shoot me een DM en bedankt dat jullie er waren. Was heel leuk. En tot de volgende, guys. Bye bye. Thank you. And YouTube, thank you as well.